Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
How
I'm
you?
Brad Madu with Substitute Counselors of America, and I'm here to help you with your situation. Everything you say to me be confidential. We want you to be free of whatever you're dealing with, any concerns you have. We are professional, and we will not take it out of this room. We'll just take a note of what needs to be noted down to make progress in your and you're clearing you of anything you have a problem with. So. Uh, you're here today because you need some help, obviously.
Yes.
What seemed to be your problem?
I'm Justine Johnson, and I had got referrals. Told me that I could get some help because I love the. I've been taking a lot more pills than I'm supposed to be taking. Uh, I had been stressed out, and I used the pill as a crutch to lean on to ease my problem whenever I would have headaches and I'd get disappointed. Anything that bothered me, I'd always go and pop some pills. I think that my main problem started when I lost my father, and I had to take on the role of being the head of the household. I had a son, a mother to take care of and pay all the bills, and that's when I started having the headaches and was stressed out. Uh, the more uh, the more bills that came my way caused me to worry more and caused me to take more pills. And there was time when I was agitated, there was time when I was disappointed, time when I would just burst out and just cry like a baby. And then people, if anybody say something to me, I'd scream at them because I was under all that pressure, trying to uh, juggle uh, being head of the household, taking care of my son and taking care of my mother and taking care of all the bills. Um, I did a lot of traveling during that time. Um, I was up to like 10 pills a day. I was taking them every 2 hours. It was like popcorn going in my mouth. Uh, it would calm me down, and as soon as it wore off, I'd go and pop some more in my mouth. And it's a wonder that I didn't pass out, but it just kept going and going. And I just want to be free of all this because it was just too much stress to deal with. My mother went and got a part-time job, but it didn't help because the money that she was making, it didn't even pay for the gas to go back and forth to work. She was trying to help me out, so I had to bump up the bills and taking care of her. Still, everything was in my lap.
So, how long have you had this problem with pills?
Uh, it's been going on so like 3 years
Okay. And um, is it prescription? Just
now. No, it's over the counter medicine. No, it wasn't prescription. No, because I could get, you know, go to any store and get them. I'd go through a bottle of pills in about less than a week.
So you would say that you probably take what, like 10 to 15 a day.
Yeah, my headaches was more intense. I couldn't think. That was what I took. Pop some more pills to relax me.
So do you still have the headaches?
No, I don't. Not as much as I did. I've eased off them, but I just want to be uh, free. Well, the headaches not as intense as it was because I was able to find ways to uh, meet my obligation in paying the bills. And uh, as my son started to grow and I was getting more pay, you know, getting paid more money, and that helped a lot because the stress was centered around because I was making the house payment, everything was mine. Take care of.
Okay. So was it? So are you saying that now it's just out of habit that you're taking the pills now? It's out of habit. It's just a
I
habit.
eased off a bit from what I was, probably 6 pills a day.
So you're doing something on your own. You just want a little extra help.
I'm
Now. Okay.
trying to ease off to get away from them completely because I realized that if uh, I picked up the pill bottle and I looked at it and it said taking Tylenols could damage your liver, and that was a wake up call. And I said, I got to get off these things. So that's why I came in today to get some help.
So, and that's good, and I'm glad you came in because we can definitely help you with that. Um, and again, I want to let you know that, we're here. We have people who have experience with that. We have with breaking bad habits. We have people experience taking the process of getting adjusted to being pill free. We can definitely help you with that here at this clinic. Um, now, do anyone in your family help you with this with getting the pills or
No, I buy myself.
okay, do any of your relatives aware that you are addicted to pills?
My mother. She's told me several times, you need to stop taking those pills. You driving yourself crazy.
And then she's the only one.
Yeah, she
Okay.
knows it. My son, but he didn't. He hadn't thought of it as. He didn't see it as, being addicted to the pills. He just thought I was taking them for a headache. Yeah.
Okay. And and it also costs money to buy those things over the counter, especially not prescription. I suppose you also want to, save some money too along with that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can
It's
understand
like
that.
money growing on the
Yeah,
tree.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Again, I feel that we definitely can help you with that. Saying the good news is the first step is that you decide that you wanted help and that it's something you can do on your own. So we definitely want to do everything we can to get you in a program to get you started into your recovery and be free of again prescription pills or anything, and that any type of anything. Now, is there anything medically wrong that may restrain you from doing certain things as far as other medications that you're taking along with or any type of illness you have?
Not that I can think of. I know there had been times that I did take medication. No, it wasn't well, it was I took medication at one time. I had a bad sinus infection, and I went to the doctor, and he looked up my he looked up in my sinus, and he told me, he said, "That's strange," and I looked at him like, "What's strange?" And he told me, he said, up in your nose is blue as the sky. And I was like, what? He said, I'm going to give you some medication to clear all that stuff out. But the medication he gave me made me sicker than what I was. Because I was like a person that was high. I mean, once I took those pills, he said, well, just cut it in half and take them. And I was like, uh-uh. Every I cut it in half, and in the evening I would go and I carry my son to school and go in there and go back and pick him up, and I was just hanging on to there were times when I thought I shouldn't even been behind the wheel while I was taking that prescription drug, because I was just swinging on there, and I'd been waiting for him to come out, and I was like, oh God, just give me the sprint to get back home. Cause I mean, it was just too strong for me. Finally, I said, I'm dumping him because this stuff is making me so crazy. I don't even know where I'm at. This stuff is just too strong. He keeps saying, well, just cut it in a third. The more I cut it, it was still strong.
And
So
do you
I just
believe that may contribute to you staying with pills as long as you did, as far as the way it made you
probably
feel?
because I wanted something to control the situation I was in, but take away the pain. But I didn't want to become like I was some kind of addict or something. Because those pills was really strong. The first doctor I went to, his was too strong for my system. So I switched doctor. I went to the other, and he wasn't any better. He was just as bad as the first one. So that's why I got caught up in taking the Tylenol. They didn't have the side effect that the prescription medicine was giving me.
But it made you feel better too.
Yeah, it eased the pain, but it didn't. Uh, I got it from working in a factory. It was it was a plastic factory, and I worked in there. And it was something in the way it was molding that got all up in my head. Several people got sick from it.
Right, right.
And it took somewhere around 4 or 5 years to just let that stuff work through my system,
Wow.
get out of my
Right.
system. Which was very scary. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I definitely see potential that, and that your attitude is great about our program, that you want to be free. You feel that it's necessary to move forward and not backward. And I think that's a positive step in the direction, giving us opportunity to help you, ma'am. So, again, I thank you for coming in. My registrant out there will let you know everything you need to do, bring with you, and everything so we can get started and get you clear of this. And I'll tell you when our next session will be in and when we get the program started so we can get you going in the right direction. Okay, ma'am? And I appreciate you coming in to see me again. Give me a call anytime you need to talk to me about anything in particular. I could definitely help you because I know there's a struggle that once you leave here to stay clear and clean, and we're going to be here to help you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm.